stuff. Now, earlier this week, NASA astronaut Sunny Williams returned to Earth after being stranded in space for 288 days. Now, pictures show that after spending a bit of time up in space, it supposedly had a bit of an impact on her appearance. To be fair, she's been through everything. I think she looks pretty good.
Why didn't they focus on the man?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, anyway.
Me 2 weeks and my roots look like
Absolutely.
that.
So, exactly. So, if Sonny's watching, look, we love you. We think you're an absolute hero. However, I think there is a moment in all of our lives at some point where you sort of look in the mirror and suddenly think, oh, what's happened? I just look a bit older than I did yesterday, but, like, properly older.
Yeah.
Have we all had that moment, or are we still waiting?
Well, for me, it's when you show old clips of the show.
Yes.
I think I look the same, and then I look and I think, oh, my God, I had collagen, my boobs were up here somewhere. It was all natural.
That's why it's good not to look too much. Don't look back. Just be where you are now, because you could look great, and then you'll see a photo and you go, oh, I'm not. No, just be in the moment.
In the moment.
Mind you, my hair, because my hair is like half what it used. You'll know me when my hair was so thick. That's the most ageing thing.
What about you, Julie?
Yeah,
Do you ever have a moment where you think I've aged? Or...
Well, no. I mean, I was saying this earlier that I feel like all my selves are in me. So I feel 7, 27, 18, you know.
I love that.
And I feel like there's always been a, 77-year-old in me as well, even from when I was a little girl.
Julie, that's such a good way to put it.
Yeah,
Exactly
so
the
I am all those people. So when I see the clip, I'm like, oh, there I am. I'm in there. Do you know what I mean? And, yeah, and those things. And I love all bodies and faces. Genuinely, I do, you know. And so I try and treat myself with that same kindness, because I think sometimes we're very good at going like, oh, yes, it's great, all diversity. You go in a swimming pool changing room and you're like, look at us all in all our diversity.
You know, that's a good attitude as well, because you've got daughters, haven't you?
Yes.
So you're not feeding them that sort of toxic thing of, oh, my God, look at me, or I look
Yes,
terrible.
exactly. And I think that we often do that, don't we?
And when I think about the people that wanted to get to 60, because I'm 60 now, and that
Exactly.
didn't, that's
Yeah.
how
That's a privilege.
if I start to fall into a place of what I used to look like and what I don't look like now, I always go, oh, God, I'm here.
Yeah.
And it just wipes it out of the way.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I don't really look at ageing in that face. I never grew up with any women that was kind of concerned with how their face looked. For me, it's more about your body. If you're like, oh, you get up and you think, oh, that was a bit of a crook.
Yeah.
I never used to have that. More about the body. But like something you said is, I feel like every aspect is different. You know, my 20s, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. It's like, oh, there's a new me. There's a different part of me. But it's never about the face. It's really more about the body. That's why I'm trying to get as healthy as possible.
I had a real moment when I ran for the bus and I felt like I'd broken both my knees, and I actually believed I was going to get the bus, and it was like, oh, wow, this is really in a different era.
Yeah.
You always just
Lean in. Lean in. Just get the next one.
The driver would have been looking in the wing mirror going, there's Nadia Sawala, right? Drive off! Just as you get to the door.
My knees! Oh, gosh. Right, OK. Judy has been in a bit of a rage this week, and I think this will probably resonate with an awful lot of people. Passwords. Tell us, what are you hearing about passwords?
Babe, honestly, this week I was trying to get into an app, trying to get into something else, and then it was asking for a password, and then there was another password to get in the password, and that was a stage where I wanted to pass the word to somebody else. And then it got to the moment where you forget it and you've got to reset it, and you've put in an email, and it's like, that's the incorrect email. And I just got to the stage where I'm like, I can't cope. There's too many passwords for laptops, for apps. I mean, passwords for everything. And I'm just at that stage where, is it me? Is it aging? Am I forgetting? Or does everybody feel like this? And I feel like a lot of people resonate with the fact that there's just so many passwords.
Yeah,
I don't know about
Also, when you're our age...
Right.
Our age.
You know, we were around in the days before electricity. When the internet started, let's say, for example, my password was mirror, right?
Yeah.
Just like that's the password, mirror, for everything.
Yeah.
And then it would be, no, you need a number now. So then it became mirror 1. Yeah. Then it was like, no, you need a capital letter, then a lowercase, then it needs to be 9 letters, then it needs a
symbol.
special character.
Oh, my gosh.
No, it's like mirror 12759 exclamation mark.
But with all of these passwords, how are they still doing so much fraud?
We can't get into our own accounts. Are you like that, Julie? You
I had it last week. I had a complete tech dystopia week last week. I'm very triggered by this conversation. I was literally on the phone to the bank. I got defrauded. And then they asked me for a password. They were like, yes, you used it in 2013. Oh. And I'm always like, I mean, I can walk down the street unnoticed, but on the phone, my voice is so recognisable. I've always got to be nice. Do you know what I mean? I can never, ever get irate. So I was like, I can't quite remember 2013. Could you help me?